everyone, I'm Ms.Murray and welcome to Wondering Wednesday. Today's segment is going to be So You Want to Be a ... where we interview someone in a really interesting career, so when people ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up, you might have some ideas because of the people we talk to right here. So today we're going to be changing things up. Instead of talking about a career, we're going to talk about someone with an amazing hobby, because as I said in an earlier video, when you're a grown-up, life shouldn't just be about work. So today we're going to be talking with an old friend of mine named Becca. Becca is an actor and a singer, but she's going to be talking to us mostly about cosplay. So she's going to tell us what it's like being a cosplayer, how she comes up with her cosplay ideas, and also sort of share some of her awesome costumes. So let's get on to the interview. Hello everyone, I am here today with Becca, who is going to be talking to us a little bit about cosplay and acting and whatever else she happens to talk about. So thank you, Becca, for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm very excited too. So since we're both excited, let's jump right into all the questions, because I'm sure these guys really want to learn a little bit more about cosplay since it's so popular these days. So what inspired you to become a cosplayer, and what do you cosplay?
What inspired me was, years and years ago, when I was younger, I used to go to midnight showings of movies, or the day before the movie would premiere in theaters. I used to go with my friends and dress up. And then I met a friend in college when I was at Nova, and one of my friends said, "Oh, if you like doing that, you would probably like cosplay." And I was like, "Cosplay? What is that?" And she's like, "It's costume play, where basically you dress up as these characters and you go to conventions." And a lot of people used to associate it with Star Trek, Star Wars, and it's become this huge thing that has just become really an art form. It's become very much of an artistic form of expressing yourself. So as far as what I cosplay, it's a whole bunch. I've cosplayed stuff from The Walking Dead. I've cosplayed Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, Rapunzel from Tangled. I do a lot of male characters as female, so which is a whole nother genre. But I don't do too many girly cosplays. I do cosplay a lot as Harley Quinn, though. That is my ultimate favorite character.
I know Harley Quinn's your favorite, and you do different versions of Harley Quinn too.
Yes, I've done 19, I take different decades. So 50s Harley Quinn, I've done 1940s, I've done Masquerade, which is like the big ball gown, Steampunk. I don't know if anybody knows that in your class, but it's definitely different genres of her. And then I've done, I'm currently working on Birds of Prey from the new movie. It's all a work in progress though.
Isn't cosplay always a work in progress?
Yes, it's a love-hate relationship.
Well, here we go. Let's talk about that love-hate relationship. What's your favorite and your least favorite part of cosplay?
My favorite is when the product is finally done and you are looking at yourself. You don't even have to have your hair, wig, makeup done just to see the outfit. That's one of my favorite things, because you realize you put in all this work, and then to see it on you and go, oh my gosh, I'm this person. And then on the convention floor, my favorite part, especially as Rapunzel, there's these little kids who come up to you and think you are that Disney princess. And as an actor, I'm sitting there going, oh, this is a really good acting exercise too. And even as adults, I've had people talk to me as I'm Rocket Raccoon too, and I've quoted lines he said on the floor at conventions. So it's been so much fun. But those are my favorite things. My least favorite is so my mom helps me with a lot of the sewing. I can thrift stuff. I can look on stuff on Amazon and eBay and do stuff like that. But my least favorite thing is when something doesn't quite fit, or that's not the design we're going with, or we kind of have to rethink the plan. So it takes longer than we thought. That's the annoying part. But once we figure out where we want to go, or sometimes my favorite thing is something called a con crunch, when you're like, oh my God. There was one time I had to decorate a mask the night before I went to a convention, And that probably took an hour and a half to 2 hours because I had to look at it. It was a character from the Punisher TV series on Netflix, and I had to look at the mask and go, okay. And then after I finished, I thought it was backwards because I thought it was a mirror version, and I almost freaked out because I said, I'm going to have to be up till 3 a.m. finishing this. So luckily, that was not the case. So thankfully, it worked out.
Yeah, I've dabbled. I've dabbled.
Yes.
I was one of those friends going to the midnight showings with you. So
Yes,
I've dabbled into it, but I've never gotten into it as much as some of my other friends. And it does, the whole putting everything together and then finally seeing the final product is one of the best things. Like I remember doing my Kaylee costume from Fire.
Yes.
That like I made that one all by myself. Like did all the sewing and did that all by myself, and that it's such a great feeling. So I can totally relate to that. And I'm sure any of the people watching that have made costumes can relate to that too.
Yes.
So let's say those people watching have never made costumes, but they're interested in it. What advice or tips or tricks do you think you could give our aspiring cosplayers out there?
I would definitely say do your research. If there's basically, I started looking at, I knew Harley Quinn was my favorite character. If there's a character you really relate to, I say go to that one. Even if you don't look like that character, who cares? Like if you're not the body type, if you don't look like them, if you're not the same gender, like cosplay is about love and about being someone that you absolutely love. Even if I dress up as a male character, that character to me is very strong, very like, knows what they want and stuff, but I am drawn to that character. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to dress up as him or her, because there's a lot of strong female characters that, find a character that you connect with, or something that you feel like is a really cool design. I wouldn't say go after something that has a lot of armor unless there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but also don't become overwhelmed and give yourself a lot of time to complete a cosplay, even if it's thrifting, even if it's buying stuff on Amazon and putting it together. You'd be amazed at how much time you go, oh, I have 6 months. And then you're like, oh, I have 3 months. And then you're like, oh my gosh, the con is this weekend. What happened? So it's just one of those things where it's like plan out everything. If you have a certain idea, a certain look, like when I did Steampunk Harley Quinn, there were ones I had seen, but my mom and I took each piece and was like, this is what I want to go with. I want to go with a dirtier, darker burgundy color. I don't want to do the bright red because steampunk is very much a certain style. So it was very much planning it out. So plan it out, find a character you like, and give yourself enough time. Also, don't think that you need to spend a ton of money on an outfit. You can find ways to save money. So research.
Right, and also just reach out to people that know how to do this and get advice for them, like Becca. Like,
yeah.
People that, like, you see somebody that's worn a really cool costume, ask them how they put it together, what they did. I mean, that's all you can do, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I have reached out to so many people in the past saying, how did you do this? Like, one of my friends did a Winter Soldier cosplay, and he did it right after the movie came out, and he did the arm, and the metal arm, and he did it all on his own. He didn't have a build that he was going off of. So that's another cosplay I would love to do, but that's gonna require more time. But I mean, it's just reach out to anybody that does something really cool.
Yeah, and yeah, that's all you can do, because you got to help each other, with the stuff that you really enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've come to the final part of these interviews, and it's my favorite part, one of my favorite parts, and it's our lightning round. So I'm going to say a question, and I want you to just say the first answer that pops in your head. Don't take too long thinking about it.
Oh no. Okay, yes.
Okay. If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be?
New Zealand.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Be a macromancer, control machines.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh no. The Winter Soldier. I don't know.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh no, Boondock Saints.
I knew you were going to say that. What's your favorite song?
Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Favorite cartoon character?
Harley Quinn.
Favorite animal?
A cat.
Favorite food?
Tacos.
Favorite drink?
Sweet tea.
And favorite emoji?
Oh, the poop emoji. or the cat with the heart eyes. I like that one too.
Those are both good emojis.
Yes.
You made it through the lightning round.
I did it.
Yes, I want to go to New Zealand too. That's another.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people there that live there that I like, and that sounds really weird. I'm so sorry. But it's also beautiful. Every picture, it's like there's never a cloud in the sky.
I just want to visit Middle Earth.
Yeah, that too. I would love that.
Yes, I'd do some cosplaying there, man. That would be fun.
Oh my god, I would love that so
Remember
much.
that time I dressed up like Frodo and we went trick-or-treating?
We went trick-or-treating. I forgot. Oh, I think I was a pirate or something that year.
You were. Okay, everybody watching, please note that Becca and I met when we were in high school. So we were trick-or-treating as teenagers in her neighborhood. So yeah, we went all out, man.
I'm just saying.
The costuming has been part of the life for a long time. So
I'm just saying, you can trick or treat through high school as long as like you put like you're dressing up as something and you say trick or treat at the door. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if you're in a costume and you come to my door, you get candy.
Yes.
So Becca, thank you so much for coming and talking about your amazing cosplays. I'm sure everybody will see your cosplays in the intro and see how awesome they are.
Thanks.
So, yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is so I'm excited. I said that already, but you know.
Yes. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Wondering Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow with ELA Tips and Tricks Thursday. Bye.